Look at his little face. So last night, right, I was talking about me being in San Diego or Chula Vista playing in the men's league. I yeah, I was playing in this men's league, and there was a gentleman here that used to always, come to the games because he for some like he's a little dude. He probably been waiting to be good at something, and plus I had all these muscles, so he thought that he was like somebody, and he thought that he could hone in on me because all the other black dudes was pretty good, you know what I mean? And I knew I was behind, and I was playing with all Mexicans, you know what I mean? Like dope ass Mexican dudes that I in the barbershop that lived across from me. And he just felt like he could just hone in on me and just like go at me for not being Mexican, but I look Dominican, you know what I'm saying? And talk crazy to me, you know what I mean? Like laugh and joke and, be sarcastic, to watching me play. And when I finally started being my normal self after like game, honestly, 3 of playing, he wouldn't call the officials and was like, yeah, man, like make sure he don't play. He said me particular, like I was told by the person that invited me to play on the team that he said, he said you in particular. The only reason why he told me is because he was married to a black woman. So he's got half and half kids. So he felt comfortable enough telling me that, which is respectful. But I didn't take any offense by it because I knew it was coming, because I just knew, like, I know how I make men feel. And this dude's like 5'4", 5'5", or something, you know what I'm saying? Not even. So, like, of course he, you see somebody 6 foot, I'm like I said, I've come to realize that I'm a midget in professional basketball height or basketball height, but I'm also a giant at the same time. Like I can make a 6'9" dude feel like a shrimp. You know what I mean? A very small person because I'm such a big person. I'm a domineering person, and I can only imagine anybody that's shorter than that. They probably feel very less than around me, and I'm a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? At 22, 23, I was bench pressing 5 pounds without a spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, when you find somebody like me, you have to get your rocks off, bro. It's like you have to, or else you just aren't really, like, you aren't your own little, you know what I'm saying? That's how you beat your chest. So like, I never had a male to explain that to me. My father didn't explain it because he was hurt by me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I didn't understand that until a good year ago when I started really thinking about it. I'm like, I'm the perfect height. I'm shorter than, I'm taller than the average height, but I'm way shorter than the average height in the NBA or like, playing basketball. But I'm bullying everybody, you know what I'm saying? And, excuse me. So he would come to the games and watch me play or whatever have you and just talk on the sidelines. But then when that game and I started going off, the referees is running down the court talking about, you black referee. He's like, you played this game before, right? I was like, yeah. I was ranked in the nation all my life, bro. I just haven't played. My parents tried to take me away from the game. People tried to hurt me because of... So I knew that some hate was going to come from it. And that's when the situation happened. He, called them and said that I couldn't play in the playoffs because of... And I knew it was him. But anyway, who cares? It is what it is. It's over. But that goes to show that I still have the game that I deserve. Because if you think about it, all right, we're playing in I think it was a 30 and up league. 30 and up league. So let's say I played in 29 and below. I'm going to still beat the hell out of these kids. You know what I mean? I might have to do a little bit more cardio. I might have to be able to run up a little bit more, run up and down the court a little bit more. But my IQ is crazy. So, like, I just got to get the body to actually do it. And at 30, most people are still in the league at that time. So if I'm running with these kids, unprofessional players, non-professional, amateurs, then clearly I still have what it takes. But it's delusional for some, and I understand that. I get it. Like I just read a comment. Pretty sure it's from my friend from home up in Enfield, because all he does is like try to knock me down too. But he like does it in a joking way, but he's really salty because he's trash at basketball. But anyway, he they always want to make themselves feel better. And I understand, because I'm the perfect height. Like, I'm so marketable, being 5'11", but also being 200-something pounds straight muscle, like, I would be mad at me too if I wasn't me. And let's just be real about it. But anyway, I'm coming back to playing basketball. I've been down about it because it's right. It's hard to understand how right you are when you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm right. And my friend last night was telling me to go back to my old self. And the only way I could go back to my old self is if I played a game at a high level. So, I guess that's what we're doing. But we already knew that, though. So, like I said, in a couple years, 10, 15 years, there's going to be so many people starting back up, and playing football, baseball, golf, all types of things, at a retired age, just because some people, like, also, I'm looking at the young boy, what's my man's name, the boxer dudes, the twins, not twins, but the brothers, he's over here doing amateur boxing, but pro boxing at the same time, and his brother's wrestling. People are probably saying you were delusional for fighting, Mike Tyson or whoever. But he's making the money. That's what YouTube's about. So if I end up just being on YouTube hooping against the young kids, that's fine with me. I just want to get back on the court and like show my talents, because I have too much at my disposal, to still play this game. A lot of people that are not playing are just trash. Like, they just know that they're garbage, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I stopped playing is because I got forcibly injured. Like, it was all plot and planned. I had a kid that was hating at the gym that wanted to, and he was just a hater. He just announced that he was a hater to me. And one of the guys I was training with, he was older. I think he was like 35 at the time, or 33 at the time. And he was teaching me all these moves or whatever have you. And I'm learning the moves. I'm getting back into the game. And we just straight dominating people at LA Fitness. Just me and him, just against like 4 people, 5 people, just me and him going to work. Shout out to Tim. And he said, yo, Mark, stop playing with these young boys. Stop playing with them. So then I went to go grab a I don't know what it was, a rebound or a steal or something, because your body doesn't allow you to remember the trauma, how it happened, when it comes to like physical stuff, like a car collision. Your body's not going to let you remember, 3 seconds before. It's going to block that out. So I just remember jumping in the air, and for some reason, my own teammate was right under me. And I was like, this nigga set me up, bro. And he put his foot right up under me. And I didn't notice it until later. And my shit's like, and my foot literally was like this. So I had to get on the floor. I thought it was gonna go back under me, but no. I kept stepping on my heel. I kept stepping on my ankle. And then I was like, I was so shocked that I just said, popped it back in place. And then my leg just shook, my whole leg right here, all the way. And that's why I have back problems now. I felt my mood change, everything changed right then and there. And that's what happens when you twist your ankle so bad, dislocated all those tendons and joints, everything twisted. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I tore something. That's why it was traumatized like that. My ankle swelled up so big, bro. My foot and everything just swelled up so big. And then I just went to work the next day. But it took like a whole 6-7 hours for my body to stop trembling. It was just zzz. it was just shaking, like zzz, zzz, zzz. And it was that was by far the worst pain I ever felt in my life, man. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But anyway, that was the worst pain, and it went to my stomach. So that's why I went off to the military, because I was just like, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this. I don't know how I'm gonna retrain this. But if I do want to play basketball, I gotta get a degree. I gotta go to the military and get that free schooling, because I was only thinking, like, my mother had messed my credit up already, and I didn't understand that you had to go get a loan to go to school. Nobody taught me anything. So I went to the military. Dumbass decision. I mean, great decision, but dumb at the same time. Because I had everything I needed to get to where I needed to go. Like, I had fucking John Starks calling me to go play basketball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my lady was, you know what I mean? Like, somebody. And I didn't understand that, because my parents were just talking so much shit about the relationship I was in. You know what I mean? Like, they were just salty that I had found my way out of their hole that they were trying to put me in. And, like, I didn't want to believe that they were so demonic of people to, like, try to ruin their child. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. My parents ain't like that. But I was like, I just want to get away from them at the same time. But anyway, I go off to the military, and as soon as, boot camp, of course, you're gonna deal with some, jackass, first classes or chiefs or senior chiefs. But I had a Dominican lady, Dominguez. I remember her. She was a chief or senior chief. Now she's like an officer. But, like, she went out of her way to hate on me, bro. And I was just like, oh, this is some lesbian shit. Like, I get it. And, like, you don't have to go that hard. But she was also, like, just doing it. She wanted me to be an MA, a police officer. And I didn't understand what any of this stuff was, dog. I just wanted to get away from my mom, bro. I just wanted to get away from my mom, and she just was so mad that I didn't understand the military ways. I was just like, bro, I just did this off a whim. Like, could you not be a dickhead right now? Like, but I was the biggest dude in the division. And I was in the athletic or whatever special division where we're supposed to be doing, flags or some kind of weird military stuff. I thought it was all gay. Like, I thought it was all stupid. Like, just let me go to get some money and just get out, do my time, and go back to, and play basketball and have a story to tell. Anyway, I guess from boot camp. Oh, so anyway, we had lost. She decided to leave because she wanted to make it seem like we were the worst people ever. That group was the worst people ever. We're all just little black kids and girls and men that are just trying to get away from our family and get away from the hood and survive, right? And make a little money. Not all of us want to stay in forever. You know what I mean? But she was going to do 30 years. So she wanted to push that on us. But anyway, I guess she took orders to go somewhere else. So they ended up getting this thick ass black chick from Cleveland, bro. This motherfucker was thick, boy. She used to wear her blues, right? You know what I mean? The digis. And that ass was just jiggling in that motherfucker, bro. anyway. She I guess she was told to inherit the hate that this lady had, bro. And, like, I used to shave my head at night. And nobody said anything to me. I guess the hating ass white chick, Ballman. I remember your name, bitch. Ballman. First class Ballman. She was HM. She was just salty about everything I did. I think I must have, in some lifetime, must have fucked her over, or, like, I don't know. But she caught offense by everything. Everything. She inherited the hate. And then the only reason why I actually stayed in boot camp was because there's this white dude named Potts. he was really dope. He used to come and tell me, he's like, yo, they gonna really lay it on thick on you this week. It's you. They not gonna mess with anybody else. This is you. So they made up. Come to find out, they asmoed me, which means they kick you off and send you to like anger management or something. And I never showed an ounce of anger to these people. I never showed any ounce of anger. I just didn't know how to use a gun. So this lady Baldwin was sitting there with some popcorn in her mouth. She was, chewing popcorn, and they had us at the clearing bureau, and you're clearing your gun out or whatever. And I never touched a gun before. Like, she just, you just find one person and go hard at them. And she's sitting there. When I got up there, I'm nervous because I ain't never touched a gun. I literally have never touched a gun, and she knew that. So she gets mad, kicks the whole clearing bro, gets in my face, starts yelling. I'm like, yo, you're wildin', chick. You're wildin'. What are you doing? She says, you do it, yelling at me like she's a 6-foot white chick. She's going off on me, right? And I'm like, dog, don't talk to me like that, for real. Don't ever talk to me like that. What's wrong with you, bitch? I ain't say bitch, but I was like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? I'm standing up for myself at some time. I understand this is boot camp. This is a whole act and all that shit. But don't ever come up in no black man's face the way you coming up in my face. What's wrong with you, bitch? She kicks me out of the room. And I'm nervous. Like, I'm nervous or whatever. But I'm like, yo, I'm standing on my 10 toes. Don't disrespect me. Like, this is the first time I actually came up out of my skin before. To anybody. This is when I just finally started saying, fuck everybody. I'm gonna just start, put my balls on the fucking floor, on the table, and say, what's up? So then this midget ass fucking dude, he must have been a senior chief or whatever, comes up and starts spitting in my face. He's a midget. He's all the way down to my right here, and he's just talking shit. And I'm like, bro, I could sling you all up and down this fucking... Yo, listen, I don't care about how you feel about what this boot camp stuff. I could fuck you up right now, bro. And he just going all like... But I sat there, and I was like, all right, yeah. All right, yeah. So then a Master Chief or something from that knew me already came up and started talking to me. He's like 6'4". He's like, Marcus, stay calm, bro. They just testing you. They just messing with you, blah, blah, blah. Then they had the senior chief come the next day talking about you a troublemaker. I'm like, bro, are you serious? I'm dealing with this dumbass racism all over again. This prejudice all over again, dog. I dealt with this shit in high school. I dealt with this shit in middle school. I dealt with this shit all my fucking life, bro. And I'm dealing with this shit again. This is what made me, I'm just telling you what made me traumatized and scarred and just want to fucking hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? The military really did it to me. Home was fine. That was cool. That's my family. That's my love. You know what I'm saying? That's where I came from. I could deal with that a little bit. You know what I mean? But when I went to the military, they started talking to me wild like that. That made me want to fuck somebody's shit the fuck up, bro. And I'm glad they have the stress cards and everything nowadays, because like the way that they went on me, if I would have went to the army, I would have broke somebody's face. Because it's all about being physical. And like my cousin that kept telling me, join the army with me, join the army with me. I was already in boot camp, ready to get I was counting my days from the minute I got in there. So he probably feels like, oh, he think he better than me, this and that. I'm like, bro, no matter where I go, it's always like, this nigga thinks he's better than us. I'm like, bro, being black is tiring. Being a handsome, big old black man is fucking tiring, bro. It's just 24 hours, everybody, anybody, niggas, if they feel some kind of way that day, they gonna come at you, bro. And I'm just like, bro, there's so many fucking men in prison who were just fed up for the moment and just did some shit and that's what they were trying to push me to do. And I was like, I'm not the one, bro. Don't try to get your rocks off on me. Like, don't try to do nothing. Like, that's not fair to you first. So anyway, they have me go to the senior chief. The senior chief says, I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm like, what, bro? I didn't do nothing. So then they called me down to the office, It got me standing at attention for like 6 hours, bro. No cap, no lie, bro. 6 hours I'm standing at attention for something I never even did. I was just like, yo, I could be in the NBA making money, tons of fucking money right now, but I'm dealing with this dumbass shit, these ignorant, petty ass pieces of shit people. And I was like, yo, I could hurt this whole fucking command. I could beat the shit out of everybody here if I wanted to, and none of them gonna stop me unless they got a weapon. None of them. But I was just like, all right, let me just take this on the chin. So I get into the office, and the senior chief's acting up. He's acting his role. He got the bitch in the corner, and you could tell something's wrong with her. You could tell something's literally PTSD tripping in her mind. That's why she chose me. She was out to ruin somebody's life, career. She was just out to ruin somebody, bro. And she chose me. And then come to find out, the bitch fucking went crazy and they kicked her out of the military. They gave her, yeah. So she chose me to start ticking on. And I'm like, I said to myself, yo, this is my mother all over again. I'm dealing with my mother in a white form, and that's even worse than the black form, bro. And then she got the black bitch to act like that too to me. And I was just like, so then, guess what? I go to, the senior chief says to me after they left and after they had me standing at attention for another 2 hours, he says to me, yo, listen, they don't like you in the command. I'm going to send you to this anger management command just for a week, and you just go there and you'll be all right. I said, all right, cool, whatever you want to do, bro. I said, I'm fed up. I'm so tired. I said, I left my family just to deal with this. I said, yo, I didn't want to come to this shit, bro. I just wanted to go to the military, do some time, and get the fuck out. He said, I understand, go to this and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I loved it because I had this sexy ass Brazilian teacher, you know what I mean? And she was telling me what it was. And they made up she said, you know that they made up a story about that you and the other chick were married and have a kid. Like, the girls were in a ring, and they said, you're married to this girl, and you have a kid with her. And they made up a whole crazy story, and I'm like, I don't even know this girl. What are you talking about? But I talked to her really respect. Like, she knew me. Like, we had a bond because we were the biggest people in the command, in our command. She was the biggest female. I was the biggest male. But yeah, they made up this whole big ass story, and I was just like, dog. All right, this is just, it's cool. So I went to the next command. They sent us the next command in a blizzard. She and I slipping up and down we had to walk like a half a mile up the hill in Chicago. You know how it is in Chicago. It's blizzarded, like literally a blizzard. I'm carrying her stuff. You know what I mean? She's walking, blah, blah, blah. And we get to this new command in this straight ass of a building. And we get to this senior chief, white senior chief. He was dope, but at first he had to feel like he had to get his rocks off on me too. He was like, did you take a shower? And I was like, listen, bro, I done been through a lot. If I don't get to the shower, it's cool. I'll just take one later on. He said, don't you tell me. All right, bro, whatever, man, whatever. I'm just tired of being yelled at and argued with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was really about to bash somebody's fucking head in. And they kept on acting like I couldn't do it. Or they was really confident in the fact. So anyway, I stayed quiet the whole time until we graduated. Then we go to the A school. Come to find out that bitch fucking went and told them about who I was. And then they started up on me as soon as I walked in there again. I'm like, dog. So it was it's this white fucking senior chief. And he wanted to pick a fight with me. But there was this dude, Corona. MM2 Corona. Mexican dude, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He was just hating on me, bro. I was getting ready to go home. I had my whites on, and I was getting ready to go home. They had like a party ready for me and everything. And he went and said, he's on the phone, and he's like, Marshman, what'd I tell you? You ain't going nowhere. I put you on legal hold. And I'm like, legal hold for what? What are you talking about? What are you? They put me on legal hold, bro. So I had to stay there for another like 2 weeks. And I went and talked to him. I said, bro, I heard about your mother. I apologize that your mother got into an accident and is hurt, blah, blah, blah. Like, I apologize, bro. And he was like, all right, well, I'm going to just have you leave tomorrow. This and that. But the Master Chief, the white Master Chief was like trying to intimidate me, have me standing in attention in the middle with 5 people around, they just tried to get their rock. They was just some soft bitch ass people. And they were trying to get their rocks off on me. And I'm not cool with that. So from that minute on, I just started fighting back with everybody. Mom, dad, whoever, I don't give a fuck. Don't disrespect me, bro. All right? So he says that I disrespected the MM2 somehow, somewhere. I just made him feel like a bitch because he had some little size on him, but I'm way bigger. I'm 220. You know what I mean? I'm 2 something. You know what I mean? Like, I got the kids doing pull-ups, push-ups, everything in the room. You know who I am. I'm dominant. I'm a leader. Everybody wanted to be around me. But we're not doing nothing bad. We just, doing push-ups out of that. But the other black dude that had some muscle, he was a little shorter. He went and snitched and said that I was doing something else. And so he got salted. So they made up a whole big ass spiel about how it was. Anyway, they had an informant basically. I knew nothing about all this stuff. I didn't know what an informant was at that time. I didn't know nothing. I was just a dumbass 27-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And I guess they found out who I was dating and stuff like that as well. So they just started acting real salty about that. And then I go to my first command, official command. Oh, no, before that, at the A school, the senior chief says, you disrespected someone MM2 Corona. Do you respect him? I said, hell no, I don't respect him. What you mean, should I respect him? Who is he? I said, this nigga my age, younger than me. What are you talking about? Why would I respect him? Does he have his degree? Because I don't respect him if he doesn't. So anyway, they wanted me to stand there with my hands all straight and send attention. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. I ain't no bitch, all right? You're not going to sit there. Because to me, standing at attention is like me. Bend your ass over. Bend over so I can fuck you in your ass. I don't do that. I don't do none of the gay shit. Ain't never been a gay bone in my motherfucking body, all right? I ain't never seen gay porn. I ain't never thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that type of person. I'm all masculine straight here. And they never touched the man, never held the man's hand, nothing. I give him a hug, you know what I mean? I give you a long hug. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you I love you. You know what I mean? If I'm being funny, I'll give you a little snow on the cheek as a joke. You know what I mean? Cheek to cheek, that's it. But like, only male that I ever like kissed was my brother when he was a baby, or like just making fun of the Marlon Wayans. You know what I'm saying? The Marlon Wayans, the Wayans. You know how they give a kiss to each other on the side, on their cheeks or whatever have you. But anyway, he's like, yeah, you lucky the whole fleet wasn't on your ass. I said, but when we all be fighting then, what you mean? Ain't nobody in no fleet gonna beat me up, nigga. I'm telling you, ain't nobody in the fleet. Go get your biggest people. I'ma body slam them and you at the same time. Fucking play with me. But anyway, that's when I came to realize that no matter where I went, the softest big alpha is gonna be a bitch. So then I got to my first command, and I had a black officer, Carlos. I loved you, dog. I loved you. And he was dope, bro. He was dope. But I felt some, energy that he was, and I thought he was really cool, you know what I mean? And he would try to lift weights, whatever, blah, blah. But I found him trying to like set me up with things. Like he protected me at the same time as he set me up. So he left the command. The command started doing their little bullshit. I had this Master Chief of the command, CMC. who just came with some kind of animosity for me, bro. He brought up shit from a year ago. He talking coming to the gate when I'm scanning the gate. He's like, "Yo, so what's up with that situation? Da da da. I'm gonna bring it back up. I'm gonna see you in XRP." I'm like, bro, just because I'm a jolly ass person at the gate, being nice to everybody, cool as hell, and yeah, I got drunk one time and did some dumb shit to the Corpus Police. He just felt like he had to take that shit out on me. It was a long time ago, bro. It was just like, leave it alone. But the Corpus police officer used to always come to the command just to try to make sure that he was hurt by me, bro. He was hurt. I was talking crazy to him, and I apologize for that. But anyway, my Master Chief, the senior CMC, started bringing up all types of shit. Then he started lying about some chick that I was cool with, that I worked with in command, talking about I did this, this, and that, and man, it was just always some shit. So then they sent me to masked for some shit that was a year ago. That's illegal as hell. Then I took that on the chin. I ain't, you know what I mean? Everybody was so surprised how I took going to masked so well. I was just like, what are they gonna do? Kill me? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, nobody on this base can defend themselves. They'd have to get a gun to kill me, like to hurt me. So why am I worried about somebody's words? But anyway, I got out of that situation. They had me in a room. They locked me up in a room at like 7 o'clock. I had to be in my room. And I had internet, Xbox, I had everything. You know what I'm saying? I had my little homeboy go get me, some cold medicine so I could get lit in the room, and I started lifting weights, doing pull-ups and all types of shit, bro. I came out of that I said, if you're gonna lock me in a room for a month, I'm gonna come out looking like a goddamn savage. Bro, I came out looking like a ox, bro. A fucking monster, bro. The girl that I was talking to, she was like, yo, what the fuck happened? I was just like, dog, if you gonna lock me in a room, you put me in a prison cell, that's a pleasure to me. You give me a pull-up bar and some Wi-Fi, bitch, I'm gonna turn into a whole. So anyway, they was all salty about how big I got, but I got ready to leave the command. So then I went to Japan, but they were telling me don't go to Japan. I wasn't supposed to get those orders to Japan. I wasn't supposed to, because you went to Kamast, you're not supposed to go to Japan. The new Master Chief didn't like me off rip or the new CO didn't like me off rip because he heard about something. He was just some racist ass motherfucker. So he didn't want to sign off on the fact that I was a good sailor beyond this situation, because they were going to set me up at the next command. And I felt that. I felt like you were going to. So I got to the next command, right? In Japan, and instantly they locked me up for a whole 3 months on the ship. Now you're thinking the ship is huge, it's the size of like a town almost, right? So it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad, but it was also that bad because I wanted to go see Japan and go see what it was like, but I didn't get the chance to do that because they were trying to prove something to themselves. So once you rub me the wrong way off rip, I'm not fucking with you ever again. So they tried to get me to do all these little odd jobs on the ship, and I was like, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. You don't treat somebody like shit off the rip, and I don't know you. I understand average motherfuckers would be cool and be happy with the fact that they got in trouble, they got out of it, or bro, I'm not into that. I'm not rocking with you ever again. So the Master Chief, Senior Chief, whatever, blah, 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 tried to get me locked up on the ship. And they weren't of my command. If engineering wasn't going to try to help me get out of it. They wanted me to go a whole 3 miles to the other ship and go to apologize to some lesbian Master Senior Chief. I didn't do nothing crazy to her. I said, listen, I was walking off the elevator and to go get something from a friend of mine who I thought was a friend, but she was a hoe. So I didn't know that. I didn't know she was a hoe. She was a jump off. The whole squad was knocking her down when I went on deployment. So she wanted to, I guess she called her senior chief or whatever have you and said that I was on my way there to go grab something from her. I ain't trying to argue with you or nothing, but she's a white bitch, you know what I'm saying? And what happened was she said, the senior chief was like, who are you? Where are you from? I said my name. She started asking me a little bit more questions than I was comfortable with. I said, yo, you asked me like 5 questions already. I'm cool. Don't ask me no more questions. She said, who you think you are? I said, I'm a grown-ass man. That's who I am. I'm 30 years old. What the fuck are you talking about? Who are you? She's like 27 and lesbian, butch-ass lesbian. Like, don't talk to me any old kind of way, all right? So she's like, oh, I'm calling security. I say, I'll be at the smoke pit, bitch. Who the fuck you talking to? So I sat there at the smoke pit. They put me in cuffs, bro. I said, yo, I'm getting out the military. I'm getting out. Right there at that moment, I was like, you disrespectful as hell because I ain't do nothing to nobody to the point to have no goddamn cuffs on my hands. Then I go to security and they sitting there like, oh, this dude is chill as hell. I can't believe that they saying that he did this. So I get back to the fucking ship and I cuss everybody out. I say, yo, fuck the Navy, fuck all y'all, fuck everybody. Get me the fuck out of here. They sent me to fucking XOY. For disrespecting the senior. I was like, yo, I'm out. I never did any work on that ship. I slept downstairs when they was working the work day, and if I had duty, I was writing down anything. I'm not playing with you though. Don't disrespect me, bro. Don't ever disrespect me and think that I'm gonna do something. The Navy is not important to me. So then I get like I said, I finally had somebody bring me to go talk to this person. And everybody in the command, everybody starts realizing how dope of a human being I am. I just don't like evil ass people. That, you know what I mean? Don't try to flex on me your old Navy ways. Don't try to flex on me, bro. Don't do that. And then plus, I got the whole command counting my days before I leave. Like I'm at 300, and they like, yo, 300 days. I'm counting the days because I couldn't wait to get out of that prison. That fucking bullshit. And my ship was one of the shittiest ships too. It was the shittiest ship in Japan. So it was all a game. It was all rigged. They tried to they intentionally ruined my relationship. They intentionally back in my first command, I had a fucking MA2 white. She had just got married, some 6'3" white bitch. She went and told me, she said, yo, when my girl tried to come see me and I had got the leave to go hang out with her and everything. I said, yo, y'all playing with me. Wilkins, all of them was colluding to ruin my relationship. And then they said they justified it. They justified it by saying, well, at least you ain't married. This bitch is 22 looking at me in my face talking about at least you ain't married. Bitch, you not married to nobody important either. You're not married to nobody. Like, everybody was on some dumb ass, gay ass shit when I was in the military. That's why they call them petty officers, because they're petty. These people don't have no life. None. I'm sorry, no disrespect to the military people, but some people go in the military and they just straight bitch made people. And they just flex off of knowing how to take a test or sucking the right dick. And I'm not into that shit. All right? Let's do things genuinely. Let's be organic. Let's not be an asshole. Like I said, I'm calling out names. I don't give a fuck about nobody. She said that to me, and Wilkins started acting like a hoe. You know, they all lied to me. Said that I had to work when I already signed the leave. So then my Carlos, Carlos, my senior chief, not my senior chief, but my officer, which was dope. He was good at this time. He was chill as hell at this time. I don't know. But anyway, he says to me, yo, I saw your girl came, blah, blah, blah. How was it? And I was like, I don't know. They wouldn't let me. I had to work. And he's like, bro, you signed the leave. What are you talking about? I said, yeah, man. Flores, Wilkins, and White was all telling me I had to work, even though. They said, so where was your girl? I said, she was in the hotel. So I would just go check up on her whenever I had a little rove. I would just go check up on her. And she hated me for doing that. Like, hated me for sticking her in the room like that. But I believed them. So he went and put them all in masks. Yeah. So then Wilkins got mad at me. He had this country bumpkin ass bitch as a wife, and she would come up to the gate and talk to me. But then now she's like just driving by, like looking at me, growing. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Like these, like, I'm gonna tell you this: white people in the military really feel like they somebody. Especially these country bumpkin ass motherfuckers. They really feel like they somebody. They doing something like amazing. Like the wives don't. All right, your husband's in the military, but you bitch are a fucking. You're a dependopotamus. You're a dependent. You didn't serve no time. You just the fat bitch that's having the kids with him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I became really mad. Like if you ask anybody, like people tell me, my friend last night said, go back to the nice person. No, the military made me the meanest fucking person I could be. Because they just kept fucking with me. Like, there was no need for you to act like that to me when I was just trying to just do my little time and get the hell out. I would rather have been in prison because at least I knew what I had to deal with. But to deal with the petty bullshit that they was doing to me, I want to hurt everybody. I'm 230 and you over here messing with me. I could have been off in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Watching Steph Curry become who he was. I was so fucking mad, bro. I was so mad that they was doing that to me. I'm watching this dude winning championships, becoming who he was becoming, and I was like, yo, I could bust this nigga ass. So, yes, that's what made me really salty. I'm telling you the story that made me salty. What made me a mad-ass black man. Then I got home from the military, you know, after dealing with Japan, dealing with the people, the racist-ass shit that was going on in the Navy. And my mother lied to me. So off rip, I'm getting fucked over again. My mother was lying to me. The whole time, all I wanted to do is get back to my lady and hang out with her and be with her and just forget everybody. Just forget everybody. Go be famous and all this other stuff. And my mother lied to me. So right then and there, she was dead to me. I never wanted to hear shit she had to say. And then I realized that my father had something to do with it. My brother was acting funny and started yelling at me. He acting like he was a king or something. Bro. So I had to restart everything, you know, in San Diego. When I went to California, I decided to just go to, because I tried to be cool with my family in North Carolina, but they only was feeding me more shit, and they got me locked up in the VA. My uncle was feeding me how to go talk to the VA to make more money, you know, get my disability up. So I go back up to Connecticut and I go do the VA stuff. I go to the VA, but my parents, they get all dressed up to go to the VA, and they locked me up in the VA hospital. And I was like, oh man, they forsake me, bro. These people are demons, bro. My mom is the issue, but she wanted to switch it up and make it seem like it was me. So, I've literally been fighting since I got home from the military. Like, since forever, bro. Like, I just am cursed with the looks that I have, the talent that I have. Then I'm cursed with the parents, and then I'm cursed with being in this town. I was just cursed, bro. I'm cursed on top of cursed on, but I'm blessed because I'm still here. Nobody has the ability. Nobody touched me. I don't have any wounds. I don't have any scars. You know what I mean? Like, there's only but so much a person could take. Like, the average human being that didn't have talent or whatever, but I would probably already would have been to school. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working to keep my bearings so I don't become that person. And then the kid from down the street is over here telling, you know, my father that I'm doing this. And yeah, I called you and told you I was going to whoop your ass. I said I was going to slap you. That was it. He went and told them I was going to do, he listened to his father, listened to the voicemail. I was drunk as hell. Like, he could have just deleted that and was like, Marcus is joking around. I went to his house and I tried to apologize on my leave. He started acting like I fucking did some kind of outrageous thing to him. He acted like I was, you know, going down there with a axe acting all and acting like I was gonna go chop up his whole family, bro. He was on some feminine bitch shit. And like all I wanted to do was just be like, yo, bro, I apologize for calling you acting like that, man. Like like you're supposed to be my brother, right? So you're supposed to understand what I'm saying to you. Like, I've dealt with more shit that you've done to me than just me calling. You just want to ruin my relationship with this person. You want to ruin how people saw me. You want to ruin how everybody viewed me. Yet again, this is your 4th, 5th time doing this to me. So when I got home from the military, like he's screaming, I told you I ain't want him down here. He tried to act like he was hard, bro. And I was like, you know what? Your mom is here. Your dad is here. I'm going to let you cool. And he's like, yo, you cussing in front of my parents? I was like, bro, I could kill you in front of your parents right now. What you going to do about it? Like, I was thinking that. And he was just like acting all hard. Then I'm getting ready to walk up the stairs and I see the street and I see my dad walking down the street to go talk to this bitch ass nigga's father. And that's when I was like, oh, my dad's compromised. So now I can't fuck with my dad. I can't fuck with my mom. I can't. And then I thought my brother was going to be cool. Then I come to find out he's compromised too. So I'm like, literally, my life has been stolen from me for just being born. And being handsome and being talented and being, light-skinned. They would come up with any reason to be salty at me about anything. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with so much crap in my life, bro. I've never had love in the small amount of seconds that I did out of the 38 years. They tried to take it from me, bro. They took it from me. Yet again, they took basketball from me, and then they took, and then come to find out they tried to fill my place. You know what I'm saying? They tried to put my brother in that position. The bitch nigga from down the street's trying to be that, be in social, like, my life has been tiring. Extremely tiring, man. And like, I can see how if I was an ugly dude, I would already went home and just shot this dude up, bro. I'm dead ass. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, bro. If I can't get to your father, if I can't get to my brother, I was gonna shoot this nigga the fuck up, like. And he don't realize, he thinks I'm playing with him, like I'm tired. I'm fed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I know that there's way more for me in life, so I just keep on moving. And then he got a gang of dudes, like, ever since high school, this dude has just been messing with me. But he'll call you his brother. Yo, you my brother, my brother. So I never did anything back. I never retaliated because I didn't want to believe he had something to do with everything. But come to find out, everything was this nigga. And now they calling me, my friends calling me, talking about, that's not you, bro. That's not you. Stop acting like that. It's not you. But why ain't you saying the same shit to this bitch ass nigga? Why are you not saying, I'm a military trained motherfucker. You know that I am, and from New Haven, you know that I am willing to murder some shit. Like, why don't you go say that to him? So, because it could be stopped. It could all never started happening if he would have never started acting like a fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? If he was never acting like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You acting like a petty little bitch that you need to get slapped up. How many times you been slapped up by somebody else other than me? I'm just bigger than everybody else. That's what the problem is. And you closer to my father. And had you not known my father, you would already been fucked the fuck up. Because you know that. Had you not lived up down the street from me, you would have already been stabbed up, shot up, all that other stuff. You know for sure. So that's why you went OD on me. Because the envy in your heart, and you go to church and act like you all this, and that. No, nigga. That's not making you, that don't make you bulletproof, nigga. So, I hate being, like, I'm a good-hearted person, bro. I love everybody. But for him, I got all the ammo for it. Just because I know that everything that I ever fed his father, he went and told he went and told his son to use against me. So that's why I moved to California. I mean, that's why I moved to California. That's why I'm in Texas. Like, because there's only but so much a person could take, man. There's only but so much a person could take, bro. And it's been the last 38 years. It's just been shit, bro. It's been bullshit. Been fucking bullshit for me. And I try my best to just be a chill human being. I try to just be cool. I try, bro. But these people keep messing with me, bro. And it's going, after a while, you're going to click. And that's why I had to leave. So now I'm here just venting it out, getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hurt nobody. You know what I mean? This is going to call, like, being in Texas, everybody's strapped. So I'm not worried about it because I'm not, you know what I mean? It's going to really keep me at bay from arguing with anybody or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, people are petty, bro. People are petty, nasty people. And they'll turn around and act like they never did anything. My mother does that. She'll throw a rock at you and break your whole window, like the glass house. She'll throw a rock at your glass house and then shatter it and be like, drop it and be like, I ain't do it, bitch. I got the cameras. They said this. What are you talking about? They're just nasty fucking people, bro. I realize it's a New Haven mindset. It's a New Haven mindset. The people from New Haven moved to West Haven, had kids because and they just stuck in their stupid ass mindset. Like, I'll never go back there, bro. I'll never go back to Connecticut. I'll never go back to West Haven. That's why I couldn't stay with the girl that I want. Because, like, had I made it, these people would have went hard as hell at her or whatever to just get at me. Like, people are nasty. Like, that's why I said I'm done with the black culture. I'm done with the black culture. Because no matter how they know that I'm a star. They know that I'm great. But it's just because they grew up beside me, they feel like, oh, no, hell no, hell no, hell no. I'm going to be the one. Like, I go to the gym. Nobody went to the gym when I started going to the gym. So it was me and older people. And maybe you'll get a young person here and there that you can pull off the basketball court to go lift with you or whatever have you. Lionel, shout out. Lionel, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, Lionel, I'm sorry. Shout out to you. And that's another person. I started realizing everything I was saying to him ended up being right back in somebody else's ear. So I just like, bro, I just got to get rid of everybody. I have no genuine people, bro. I had a kid that I grew up with playing basketball in high school. You know, his cousin used to come to the court and just hate, bro. Light-skinned cousin. He's a little midget and had muscles or whatever. And he would just hate, like, talking about, I'll beat you up, I'll fight you. I'm like, dog, what are you so, what is the animosity for? What is the animosity for? Like, what is the hatred in your heart for? Like, where is this coming from? But it was like people, bro, I'm done with the black. Listen, I'm done with black people. I'm done with black males. I'm done with everybody, really, honestly. But yeah, that's the situation, bro. That's the, like, it just, no matter where I go, bro, people are offended by me. Offended. So I only can understand that my father was that way, my brother was that way. It's just like, I can be silent and people still get offended. If I fight back, they're going to be like, oh, look, he did it. So I'm just like, bro, fuck it, bro. Fuck it. Like, I already lost basketball. I'm not even going to, they want me to live a regular life and be miserable, but you could clearly tell I'm not normal. Like, who the hell has what I haven't been to the gym in like 5 days. Like, I can not go to the gym for months and still look like this. I can do a couple push-ups and still look like, you know what I mean? Like, the average person can't do that. And the only thing is they want to feel like they got something over me because they may have a house or they might have a great job or they, you know, have a family. Like, they feel like they're winning compared to me. And, like, whatever, man. I'm not in competition. I've never been in competition with anybody. I never been in competition with anybody. It was just me versus me. So, like I said, I raised a town full of bitches. I raised a town full of bitch ass motherfuckers who now have kids. And one day their kids are gonna find out exactly how much of a bitch they are too, just like I did with my father. So, that's a quick synopsis of my last from 2011 to now. But anyway, it built a strong ass man. It built a strong dude, man, bro. I just need a solid woman that I could just build with. You know, because I have such great of a heart, bro. It's just taking a lot. It's taking a lot of a beat down. And that's intentional by the people that I cared for and loved the most. I've loved so hard, and I want love so bad. But everywhere I go, people are offended by me or hurt by me, and just like they compare themselves to me. And if you compare yourself to me, you're gonna get fucking destroyed every time. So I don't know. I don't know how many men, black women, or whoever had to deal with stuff like this. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have, but I'm too empathetic. I'm an empath, bro. I feel everybody's energy, and I don't understand. I came here with a mission from God to touch people when I made all, and I, touch people with my sport, give back to people through philanthropy, all types of stuff, and they just don't get it. They think that I'm like some evil person just because of some shit I did when I was 5. Like, yeah, I chased the kid with the bat when he in baseball when he was talking crazy to me. I was a little kid. My mom used to yell all day. I was just traumatized at 5. They try to cover up their shit. That's what the Southern black people do. They cover up their shit. They try to cover up the fact that they're fucked up, and they put it off on their kid. Trauma bond kid. I'm a trauma bond kid, bro. My mom trapped my dad and then tried to say that I was the issue. So, it is what it is. It's in the Bible for a man to, take care of his rib. But what happened to you? I'm basically your rib too. So why haven't you defended me? I protected you from her so many times, and now it looks like it was just a plan. It was plotted or planned. Like, what happened to protecting the child that can't protect itself or hold his own? What happened to that? What happened to those vows? Like, that's in the Bible as well. Like, just because I can only imagine what would happen if I was a female. If I was a female, like, I probably would be out here acting like a goddamn dog, having all types of kids and everything. But thank God I went to the military and I started seeing what I was doing to girls, women, and I started saying, I don't want that. I don't want to do that to nobody. So, here I am. 100% me. I'm just tired of lying. I'm tired of covering up for people. I'm not that type of person. I'm not covering up for nobody. I don't care. Blood, sweat, nothing. I'm not covering up. Don't do me wrong, and I won't tell your shit. Call it what you want. I guarantee you won't say it to my face. So, that's why I'm not the nice person that I was before. The nice person before the military, I used to just let people talk crazy to me, and I'll just be like, whatever, and just keep going, because I had something to live for. Now I feel like I don't have much to live for, so I'm out to just start spewing the shit out to fuck your shit up, because I'm tired of people. If you don't like it, you shouldn't have done it. And if you have a problem, we can definitely squabble it out. I don't have a problem. Like, I'm dying to get a nice cut on my face. You already see I got one. That's from basketball. But, yeah. Your family could be your worst enemy. And it's like mine set out to be. So don't ask me why I don't love my family, why I don't care, why I don't go back to see them, because like they're just gonna set me up. My mom's gonna set me up. She's gonna have me killed this time, guarantee you. So, like my brother's friends still try to message, like not message me, but follow me. Like you already know that I don't fuck with you because my brother used to get so butthurt that his friends used to follow me. Oh man, why are you talking to my friend? Why are you doing it? So now, my mother tried to do was like, all right, when he comes home, we're just gonna knock him down. Marcus ain't shit without a basketball. Come to find out, Marcus is gonna find this relationship. Marcus ain't shit without this relationship. So I'm gonna just, you know what I mean? She just kept trying to beat me down, and then mock me. Why you ain't got no relationship? Why you ain't got no money? Why you ain't got this? Just an evil, nasty bitch. But it's all right. You'll have your judgment day with God since you believe in God so much. You go to church and you're this and that. Like, I want my father to be fucked up. I want my mom to be fucked up. I want my brother to be fucked up. I want them to really go through some shit when they hit judgment day. Let them live well in life. But I want them to get the wrath to these people because there's nothing I did naturally that is worthy of what they're doing to me, or what Lonnie's done to me, or what Mr. Brayton. I've never done anything to anybody. I was the nicest kid in my town. The nicest kid in the town, bro. I never hurt nobody. I never went out and talked crazy to nobody. I never did anything. But then they started doing it to me, and my mom started putting on the pressure on me and calling me names and all her family. And it's just like, after a while, of course somebody's gonna get fed up. I wanted to get out of Canada. I used to beg my father, let me go to North Carolina. I'm gonna go to high school in North Carolina. Please just let me go to North Carolina. He wouldn't let me go because they had a plan for me. They had the plan to ruin me. And he let it happen. So don't ask me why I don't respect my parents and I don't love my parents and I talk crazy about my parents, because they did that to me. They ruined me on purpose. And I'm never letting up on them. Now, I know the ignorant people in Connecticut going to be like, oh man, Marcus is wrong. Oh, Marcus is wrong. No. Any person with common sense would be like, yo, I'd be fed up too. So, the military made me hard as hell. It made me want to go to war. My family gave me the black heart when I got home. I just don't want an actual purple heart. Because the purple heart is you going to prison. So that's why I moved and I sat in the car for 2 months. I tried to get away from them by going to California. And everything was cool for a while. Like, I was getting myself together, but my body was like, if at a scale of 1 to 10, pain wise, I was at a 15. No lie, because even my eyeballs were hurting. Not trying to be funny. Like, my neck is still like sore. You know what I'm saying? But my ankles hurt, my feet hurt. They were just knotted up. Like, your feet's supposed to be like this. My feet felt like this. So then I started working it out. And my wrists were all messed up. Shoulders messed up. Triceps all locked up. My chest were locked up. My traps are locked up. My thighs are locked up. My butt's locked up. My groin's locked up. My calves are locked up. My shins are locked up. My ankles are locked up. You know what I mean? And I went to California to stretch. To get my body loose and like get the stress out of it. And like, I just had to get away. I had to escape, bro. I had to escape so bad. And I had some angels let me in the house and let me in their house and, stay with them. And I thought, like, for some reason, I just felt like they would be supportive. It was for a minute, but after a while, a gay man's gonna want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And this nasty ass fucking dude just was like trying his best to get on my fucking nerves, and I was gonna whoop his fucking ass. And he finally said something foul to me, you know, because I went and said he went and said something foul to me one day. I'll beat niggas up. I said, yo, then come on, let's go, bitch, nigga. You ain't even a man. Let's go. I'll be damned if I let a man that wear a dress beat me up, nigga. A man who wears a thong ain't gonna ever put his hands on me the proper way to make me feel like I'm less than a man. Ain't gonna happen. So we can go outside if you want, cause I won't do it in the house, but I'll fuck you up anywhere else. That's just straight up. That's how I was, and he knows it is what it is. And if you ever see me, little nigga, we can always tussle. Whenever your mom, dad, your brother, your sister, we can all tussle. Like, I'll fuck all y'all up at the same time. And that's just me putting it on. Because the way you was running your mouth, I want to fuck you up more than anything. So, anyway. The military did it to me, too. Just the military, the people just got some kind of, like, nasty ass personality. It's not all of them, but people just, they feel like they're somebody. And it's just like, bro, don't try to step on me to make yourself feel better, because I will beat you up. I will beat you up. Like, I don't know if you think that I'm soft, but I will beat you. I won't beat you up. I'll put you in a ditch, nigga. I will put you in a ditch. All right? So anyway, I'm just tired of being your little play toy. Life. I mean, life, I'm talking to you. I'm tired of being your play toy. You're not going to talk to me no kind of way. You're not going to play with me. And that goes for anybody and everybody. I'll die for this. You disrespect me, I will die for proving my point that I will not have it. If you're not willing to do that, don't talk to me crazy. All right? Because if somebody put a gun in my face, I'm going to be like, yo, do it. I've been waiting. Let's go. So, that's where I stand, and that's where I'll stay. I don't mean no harm to nobody, but don't go out your way to mess with me. All right? Let's have a form of respect for people, for me and yourself, because I'll have it for you, no matter what. I'll have respect for you. So, I just had to put that out there. And for everybody in my past, I mean, you know what you did. And if you know that you did me dirty, don't try to talk to me. Just watch my videos, like my videos, continue doing the little petty bullshit you do. And, yeah, whatever lane you choose. But I expect nothing from anybody in my past. If I knew you for 30 years or plus, I don't expect you to be a good human being. Shitty people stay around other shitty people so that they feel good about being shitty. That's what I realized. Good people like myself, good-hearted person that's meant to do something in the world, not just stay in Connecticut and West Haven and be afraid to go explore the actual world. I'm expected to get ridiculed and beat up on. And I need to find my tribe and hope that my tribe doesn't want to come back and fuck you up, because I'm probably going to ask them to. Dead ass. I'm not even going to start lying. If there's a purge, I'm going back to West Haven and I'm purging everybody. Just letting you know. So, start tightening up the way you talk to me, or we'll be knocking at your door one day. I promise you that. I'm not playing with you. I'm at that point, I won't even care. So, I have no choice but to care now. But if I'm ever given the opportunity to pick off some people in a purge, I'll be right in New Haven, Connecticut. Well, I'm not mad at New Haven, but I'll be right in West Haven. I'll let you know I'm coming 2 seconds before I knock on your door. And you know who's number one. I love everybody, just not my past people. Sorry.